Smoke, not ideal. And so a pick comes through it as Hooksy's unable to cross. Down, barely making it onto the ramp. Meanwhile, B bomb going in. Bit doesn't rotate and he just catches there, running backwards, looking at the ground. No fight back for Astralis. They choose not to take them.
Dude, that's an Astralis classic move. You'll always remember the time they did it with S-Tag down nuke on ramp. You'll remember that, Hugo. Stare being given the S-Tag job in that pistol.
Feels like it doesn't work anymore. I feel like people are too good, or...
Well, I mean, Bit was really smart. He was like, okay, they're trying to bait the shots at me, are they? What if I just kill the guy that's supposed to shoot me? He handled that really well.
But even Stare's still doing it after his teammate dies. Like, someone's got to kill him.
He's, you know, Stare will do whatever the call is. He'll believe in it through and through. He's a soldier.
İkinci round, birinci kartda dust ko'rib turganingizdek Astralis'da
this is a chance for Na'Vi to get off to a hot start.
Look at that new CT money. 4 rifles, second round. I do like it, especially on a map like Dust 2. And everyone has a nade, got smoke here,
bu kanalda bo'ladi.
HE there.
Bu musobaqaniki, chunki sal muammoliroq bo'ldi bu.
So great, Harry.
Musobaqa. Ban berib o'rish
The world is healing.
Stream kanalimiz. Uy, device-ga o'zi 99% damage.
99 damage.
Yo, shotni oluvchi emas, menimcha. Azizim, agar boshqa yerda ko'rayotgan bo'lsangiz, aytib o'tirmang, spoiler kerak emas bizga.
Yabby Deeg dead, and that's kind of the only thing in the round that could have done anything here for Astralis, so just a chance to farm up. Keep it nice and clean. Nice and clean. Makazi, go on. They're all saying, don't hunt. We have to bomb, they have to come to us. But you're new. You can do whatever you want. Device is one hell.
Blade's not here. He won't slap you.
Blade literally can't do a thing.
He'll let him get away with it.
He's watching on from somewhere else, presumably.
Lexi.
Oh.
See, this is an economical decision, Harry. See, the money.
Yeah.
Money.
Blade approves.
600 per. Calculated, all going to plan here. Astralis delaying the inevitable, but here is the first buy round of their T-side attempt at upsetting Na'Vi. We are still single elimination, and there is still money on the line. 40 grand, over 40 grand, Harry, on this game.
Yeah, 17,500 on the head of Astralis, 27,500 on the head of Na'Vi. So money to be gained, bounties to grow on the back of this game.
Mana fonni ham pastroq qildi. O'qda o'zi eshitmay qolmasin deyman. Uchinchi round Na'Vi oldinda Astralis pikida, endi Astralisda bayram.
An emphasis on taking mid control. Astralis go about it safe here. That's clearing lower tunnels with the heavy grouping there. Link it up with Stown, I think it is, from top mid.
Mana.
They haven't shown anything long.
Shu rounddan keyin Telegram kanaliga.
So they have to try and feign some type of cat play here, presuming this is the B hit with the bomb and 2 more players waiting an upper. They're trying to keep pressure on mid.
Mid double door.
He's not really buying it. He pushes up on cat. It's the info that they're just hanging out over in middle. Corridor smokes come in for Astralis, but the pressure's going to be on Bit. He's got Makaze nearby to help him out. Bit opens, the spacing's very wide. Double kill. So a chance to just farm up. Ema plays through the mid-smoke in the downtime, and in the blink of an eye, it's just Device. This round so quickly gets away from Astralis. Device anything in the clutch. He needs the ace 1v4.
Birga 4 clutch va ace qila oladimi?
A very early timing, trying to capitalize on that bomb plant. Low health on Ema. Device, there's the third. Ball's rolling on the clutch, and he gets so damn close. It's 4 from Device. Wonderful just there to save Na'Vi and stop him in the clutch.
Feel good attempt for Device, but that's all it's going to be. Not to be the round for Astralis. Would have been an incredible clutch.
This could be the best advertisement for razors you've ever seen.
Well, I don't know. I think if he had the mustache, he would have won it. Something to keep in mind. But a very nice try nonetheless.
Kalashnikov o'zi yaxshi edi.
Bit recovered that spray really well. That was looking ugly as Astralis came in, but you said it yourself, the spacing.
Xo'p, 4-round.
Coming out B. And Ema active on the catwalk, flanking the rest of Astralis.
Yeah. It's fine to not be like super bunched up coming out the tunnels. You don't want to like all die in one mag spray. But when it's so wide that like Bit has time to kind of fully reposition and ready himself.
Qaysi ovoz pastligini aytib o'rasizmi? O'yin orqa fonida yoki mana ovozim pastmi? Shu round hech bo'lsa hamma narsani tayyor qilib qo'ysak.
Similar look in the start of this round as well. Astralis going about this slow mid control. This time looking for catwalk.
Yo'q. Bo'ldi, chota hozir mikrofonimda menimcha.
They're already going for it. The flash is good, but he gets a kill before it blooms and re-pop back in. Astralis are suffocating him with utility to get the space.
Maximum balance.
Getting in might be a different story entirely. Good Molotov from Akaze as they just farm up. Device's rifle gone. It's down 1v3. With the hypnotic Deeg. They peek off each other. Navi.
Endi ham baland buni ovozi.
Safe, playing smart 4-0.
Mana. Yana baland bo'lsa bilmadim lekin.
Device's AWP makes an appearance. Wonderful will meet him there. No mid-fight. No spawn either.
Mana ovozim ham уже нормально baland bo'lib qoldi adashmasam.
Aggressive for Ema, getting involved early with the flashbang.
Vallahi o'yin qolib ketadi lekin ovoz to'g'rilaymiz deganimiz. Уже 5-round, Navi 4-0 hisobida oldinda Blade yo'q. Ular Blade'ni qo'li operatsiya bo'lganligi uchun bugungi o'yinni o'tkazib yuboradi. Faqat bugungi o'yin, agar Navi keyingi bosqichga chiqadigan bo'lsa, keyingilardan keladi yana qaytib. Wonderfuldan miss shot. Device full blind holatda ham wonderful kill qildi. Bu yerda Star hamda Yabidan ham killlar topilgan. Va Bit va Ime nima qiladi? Save yoki 2 ga 4 clutchga borishadimi?
Device with a strong start to the series holds a lot of promise.
Yo'q, menimcha save qilishadi. Va birinchi raundni qo'lga kirishga juda yaqin Astralis.
Get on the board. It's a speedy reaction there after that aggression from Ema.
Endi yaxshi ovozlar.
Navi, it felt like they were expecting a bit more respect, you know, like wonderful kind of out on an island.
Bu yerda BT Yabi'ni kutib oldi. Exit frag.
Out on shore and then that gets really awkward for the AWPer.
Really nice pace change.
Ime. Ganlarni o'yinni shartsiz
borgan.
borgan. Qayerda borgan, Akmal? Link bormi sizda? Link yoki tashlab berasizmi? Shartsiz bo'lsa zo'r bo'ladi.
Completely catch him off guard, and Wonderful has to peek something. So he peeks out wide. This is the timing because of the smoke bloom. They cross in, and he peeks into an AWP. Device nails it. Nowhere to go for Wonderful. It's a good look here for Astralis' first gun round, but they got more in store.
I think one of the problems for this Astralis team as of late has just been a bit of an inconsistency among individuals, right?
6-round. Navi 4 hisobda oldinda Device'dan miss shot. Device va Wonderful. Device dast kartasida Maladoga yutqizgandi duellar bo'yicha.
You remember Stair was having a fantastic tournament. He was lights out.
Nega bular uyda o'ynayapti? Yakov qarang, bu hozir uyda o'ynaydi. Уже 14-avgustdan yana bitta o'yin uyda o'ynaydi. Bu etapdan keyin, shundan keyin o'yinlari hammasi Malta shahrida bo'lib o'tadi. Ya'ni 8 ta jamoa qolgandan keyin 1/4 finaldan boshlab, chorak finaldan boshlab.
That is going to give you a lot more mileage here.
Oh, mid to be smoke.
It's very early doors, but the
Ime va Makaze.
Just the way he's looking, the eye test on Device feels like we might get a good game from him today.
Longga chiqib keldi bu vaqtda Stone. Wonderful. Karda kutib olishga tayyor. Wonderful shoshmadi shot qilishga. Hozir Wonderful device'ni kill qilib ketdi mana. Duelda Wonderful oldinda, Wonderful chiqadi, uni esa Steyr ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Shortda 2 ta igrok, longdan ham 2 kishi. Stone AWP'ni qo'lga kiritgan. Buyurdi Ime Huxini kutib oldi. Huxini o'yin ochilmadi buncha o. Yabi va Makazi. Yaxshigina damage qabul qilib olgan va Makazi Yabini kill qilib yubordi. Bu yerda Steyr o'lib ketdi sekinlik bilan Pachka uni qo'lida. Vaqt kam qo'yadimi? Yo'q, qo'ya olmadi menimcha. Beatdown Makazi esa Steyrni yo'q qilib yubordi. Bomba qo'yishga ulgurilgan. Lekin yonib ketdi bular. Xo'p. Telegram kanalga aytib qo'ysak bo'ladi agar ovoz hamma narsa joyiga tushgan bo'lsa. Hammaga salom, Navi hamda Astralis o'yini boshlangan. Yuqorida link bor, link bilan kirib tomosha qilamiz birgalikda.
Finding those kills gives them nice real estate to give up A and play that U-turn.
Va bizda time out Astralis tomonidan.
Seeing just solid fundamentals here from Navi expected.
Bu kanalga ham obuna bo'lib qo'ying, like bosinglar, yangi kirganlar bo'lsa like bosib qo'yinglar. Bu kanal endi bunisida bo'ladi, katta kanalda emas. Streamlar mana shu chempionatni kiymaydi, chunki Blast juda yomon qaraydi copyrightga. Commentatorsiz topilmadi ovoz.
Conditioning from Astralis on like these slow mid takes where they throw in the doors smoke every single time they look to launch pad off of mid. Navi have done a really good job of like figuring out what the end goal is before it comes through. They haven't really fallen for this attempt of putting eyeballs on middle.
Wonderful shot'dan AWP check qildi.
Astralis just trying to get value out of this doors smoke, right? Try and have it so that when you smoke off the mid cross, Navi instantly gets super nervous. They go into this slow take and there's a lot of avenues that can springboard from that, right? You got the mid to B, you got the corridor smokes, the short takes. You've seen a lot of variations from just this one bit of util down in mid. And yet still Navi able to remain one step ahead.
Navi shu bir hisobda oldinda raqib jamoa pikida. Shortdan push qilish istaladi. Bu yerda esa middan chiqib kelishga tayyor Astralis. Timing tutqaz qo'yish mumkin hozir. Makazi bitta kill qilib ketdi, lekin Huxi darhol uni razmen qilgan. Bu yerda Ime. Down. Imeni kill qilib yubordi. 4 ga o'ch vaziyat. 55 soniya vaqt. Wonderful Cityda AWP'da. Bit esa B'da va hozir Yabini ajoyib tarzda kutib olmoqda. 7ga 1, 7kda. Wonderful Wallbangda kill qilib ko'rmoqchi bo'ldi. Bu yerda bit pozitsiyasi bilinadi B'daligi, lekin aynan shu paytda turganini o'qib bilishar ekanmi. Hozircha hech kim check qilmadi va bit yaxshigina flashga Wonderfuldan bu yerda Makazi va bit device ham yo'q qilib yuborishdi. 6-raund Navi uchun. Aznozimov kerak emas unaqa spoiler qilish. Bu uyda o'ynayapti ular, tushunasizmi? Bizda orqada emas hech narsa, hammasi joyida. Onlayn o'ynalganligi uchun zadershka bor bularda. Chempionatning o'zida. Zadershka bilan. Mana shu sabab. Wow, bu yerda Wonderful device juda ko'p mana shunaqa duelga chiqib ko'rish qiziqish tufayli mana 4 kishi bo'lib davom ettirishga to'g'ri keladi endi. Astralis yana force buy qilgan devicening o'zi. Jiggle Imeni kill qilib yubordi. U kanalimizda boshqa chempionatlarni olib boramiz. Hozirgi Blastni mana shunda olib boramiz. Down.
Ema dead. No fear on the catwalk, but Alexi is closing the gap. Wonderful continues to.
Bu yerda kill qila oladimi yo'q? Yabi. Makazi Yabiga kill qilmadi. Bu yerda Alexi Huxini kill qilib yubordi. Shortdan chiqib. Down. Wonderfulga biroz bo'lsa ham damage yetkazgan. CT smoke qilindi hadi.
Lexi even moving in to stop this.
Makazi CT'da.
I'm Navi. I want to make sure you can deny any bonus money Astralis can get in this round. Kazi climbing up as well. That smoke provides a bit of cover. Him and Lexi.
Xo'sh, 25 soniya atrofida vaqt qolgan. Down. Oy, Makazi ishlarga qilib yuradi. Down esa Makazini. SSG'da yana bir kelib ko'ramizmi? Steven yolg'iz o'zi va yetib keldi bu yerda. Bit yetib kelgan va 3 kishi bo'lib qamab qo'yishdi. Navi 7-1 hisobida oldinda.
I think Astralis
need to do more to make the
places on the map here. You know, with these rounds coming down so often to these mid fights,
device'ni xatosida ko'p yutkazadi.
O, yaxshi boost confidence and kind of pressure in catwalk. They've got wonderful providing cover with the AWP. Navi down to fight for middle.
Qachon katta arenada o'ynaydi. Katta arenadagi o'yinlar bizada Wonderful'dan miss shot va full longdan push qilindi. 14-avgustdan boshlab katta arenada o'yinlar bo'ladi.
Action from Navi, Makazi actually pushing all the way up in the top mid. Stare is prepared for that eventuality.
Going back to clear lower because just getting the info that Astralis don't have any lurkers is
Va
super
hozir
valuable
beat
here for Navi.
hamda Makazi yaxshigina info yig'ib berishdi. Hamma yig'roq longdaligi haqida.
Makazi have done their due diligence.
Hozir smoke ochilgandan keyin flash bilan push qilish mumkin Alexi.
Boost up allows a player to walk
Smoke.
closer. Yavi getting in. Again, block smoke here. For Navi to play behind on the side.
Ime.
Ema doesn't know how close
Oy
they are.
device mana wallbang bilan Imeni kill qilib yubordi. Hozir ikkinchi raundni qo'lga kirishga juda yaqin. Nimaga o'tmadi Makazini Yabi? Ko'rdi shortdaligini.
Alexi just playing a delay with flashes.
4 ga 4 vaziyat, 45 soniya vaqt. Va Navi'ni barcha igroqlari joylashib olishgan pozitsiyalarga. Va chiqib keladi, lekin Shter Alexi Bino ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Flash yaxshi blind qila olmadi. Beat Shterni device beatni kill qildi. Stavuni Makazini, faqatgina Wonderful'ning o'zi 3 ga 1 vaziyat. Clutch olib chiqa oladimi? Smoke orasida device buni smoke'dan chiqishini kutib turibdi. Va yaxshi razmenga o'ynashdi. Ikkinchi raundni qo'lga kiritdi Astralis.
I'm very impressed Astralis get away with that round, right? All just kind of getting stalled out along.
Like bosib qo'yamiz, yangi kirganlar bo'lsa o'ramizda.
From Alexi or for Alexi would allow him a kill with Stare. Able to cover his team, and that is the swing frag in the round that gives Astralis advantage. There's the last bit of util for both teams, and then it just becomes a boxing match.
10-chi round 7-2 hisobda Navi oldinda.
So Astralis go back to what works. They take that long control again. Same reaction for Navi.
Yana 4 kishi, 5 kishi longga yaqin, longga chiqish qilishadi. Makazi va Beat har doimgidek info yig'ib berishgan. Bida hech kim yo'qligi haqida.
And if I'm honest, that wallbang kill from Device last round was hugely impactful. I think it's one of the reasons that site take ended up feeling so easy.
Karga Molotov.
You've got rid of Ema as the
Alexi
kind of
B, yana
danger
yaqin.
man, but I don't know if he's going to be able to replicate a
Ay
crazy
endi
wallbang
uzoqlashga
entry
majbur.
like that.
3 kishi CT'dan yetib kelgan va Ime ajoyib tarzda Yavini kutib oldi bu yerda Makazi. Smoke orasidan Stavni kill qildi, Wonderful esa Device'ni. Shtayer va Huxi 5 kishiga qarshi. Shtayer Imeni shortda kill qildi. Wow, hozir Wonderful'ni ham kutib olishga tayyor. Bu vaqtda Beat yetib kelgan longdan. Va Beat Stayerni kill qilib yuborgan Huxi. Huxidan double kill ko'ramizmi? Yo'q. Makazi razmenga ishlab navbatdagi raundni olib berdi. Navi uchun. Murabbiy solgan Navi hozirda cho'kib borayotgan Astralis ustidan g'alaba qozonmoqda.
Navi get all the info on the cross. They throw Molly, then they
Va
smoke.
time out olishga majbur.
So look at
Smoke yaxshi tushmagan.
They get info, and then they can just track through the smoke and They get 2-3 kills before Astralis even make it into the bomb site. So, yeah, a second waiting would have made all the difference there for Astralis to let that smoke properly bloom before they tried to make it in. Tiny, minute,
texnik pauza ekan bu, kimlardir texnik muammo.
But instead it is Na'Vi just slaughtering them. So back to their winning ways here on the CT side.
No, I mean, Alexi just has a great read on the game right now. He hears all the long util. He heard it for a long time. He knew that hit was coming, and never at any moment were they expecting a repeat at the same pace, right? That was like Astralis trying to go for just an instant contact smoke play. But Alexi and Na'Vi ready to spam them on the cross, and so it ended up working massively in their favor. Back to the drawing board here for Astralis.
Yeah, and you feel like now what actually works?
I think like the problem is you've lost so much of your footing in terms of the game
faqatgina
plan.
Huxi
Just so
qo'lida
quickly
Kalashnik,
here, you're attempted like the
4
conditioning off of the
yo'qda
one
Deagle.
mid smoke for the, which you spent like the first 6-7 rounds of the game doing as well. Got you nowhere really quickly.
Avazbek baron, formula kelish kerak. 2 haftadami keladi deb aytgan edim menga 4-5 kun oldin.
And so it's like, oh, you've kind of
zakaz bergan odamimiz.
used a lot of runway building up a lie around this smoke that Na'Vi were able to figure out. And so quickly it just feels like you're left with nothing here. You've got one more rifle round left in the half, a chance for 3. That's what you're aiming for.
O'qidim Avazbek baronov.
It's really not a lot.
Kelish bilan xabar qilamiz Telegram kanalga.
Another blowout here. Yabi on the gun. But no one really going
50
above and
soniya
beyond
vaqt. 3
except for
kishi
Device
shortda
and
Yabi
a couple of
Kalashnik
nice AWP
olgan
kills
Device'dan
and
tushib
a
qolgan.
1v4
Ha, to'g'ri, Huxsidan
attempt.
tushib qolgan Kalashnikni.
So is there a savior here for Astralis? This B-bomb
Va
site does not
Makazi
feel like the way in.
AWP'da.
It's been a
Makazi
rock in
ham
this
AWP
position,
olgan
and now
qo'liga.
he's even supported by
Ikkita
Makazi's
AWP, Wonderful va Makazida.
on the
Hozir
line.
Makaziga chiqib kelishadi.
Good for the first
Va
shot.
Makazi
It's
miss
not a
shot.
problem here for Na'Vi. Astralis get closer, Makazi gets
Voy,
one
yana
more
bir miss
chance.
shot.
Okay,
Device bu
now it's a
vaqtda
problem.
beatni kill qilib yubordi.
Oh, dear,
Device'dan
big
double kill
disaster.
Deagle'da.
Device double dig entry. Where has that come from? He is
Va bu yerda
saving
Yabi
this game
Imeni kill
for
qilib
Astralis,
ketmoqda.
but he's trying to bit with nothing. Makazi with multiple misses.
Wonderful
and
va Alexi B
Device
save qilishga
makes up
majbur
for it.
bo'lishadi.
Two
Makazini
huge
ikkita miss shot sababli
My oh my.
Vitality'niki ham bormi? Bo'ladi, Vitality'niki ham Lucifer.
Another round where Device is able to kind of carve a route in for Astralis. You could see he was feeling good in the start of this game. Nearly had that big 1v4 ace clutch, getting it all the way down to a
Wonderful. Ajoyib
1v1
tarzda kill
here.
topgan
Double
kelgan
D
Device.
opener on the eco to recover and save a
Juda chiroyli kirib keldi
3-on-5.
B'ga. Bugun hamma o'yinlarni sharhlaymiz. Bilmadim.
And that's going to give
Ko'ramiz.
him a
Men
huge
katta
leg
ehtimol
up.
bilan
Like
mana shu
suddenly
kanalga
Na'Vi,
hozir
who were in
ana
such a
kelsa
good
kerak deb
position in this
turibman.
game. And this is one of the things with MR12. They feel like they close up so quickly.
Copyright.
Couple of rounds right at the end, you really can't afford
Yana
to
bilmadim.
take your eye off the ball. The difference between their 8-4
Sariq formasidan ham, yangi formasi Sarig'idan. O'zi
10-2, which
shunisidan
is what
aytilgan
Na'Vi
Lucifer.
had the chance to go for, is monumental.
Sariq yoqasi bor.
8-4 and a pistol win, and suddenly it's a one-round game. Like, you are right there. It's competitive all over again, and those first streak of 8 doesn't really matter.
Especially winning a round like that does huge boost to the economy. Devices AWP now going to be fielded in this final round.
Device AWP'ni save qilib qo'ygan va 4 ta Kalashnik. 4-raundni qo'liga to'lan. Juda ayol Makazini kill qilib yubordi. Makazi 11 ga 8 KD'da. Open kill bor, Device'dan miss shot. Voy, yaxshigina damage almashib olishdi. Device va beat. Va bu yerda Device Wonderful'ni kill qilib yubordi. Beat Alexi B va Ime. Astralis yo'qlari 1 daqiqa vaqt qolgan sababli B'ga kirib kelishmoqchi bu yerda. Beat ham Shtown tomonidan ajoyib tarzda kill qilindi Ime. Ime va Alexi B 5 kishiga qarshi.
It's down to a 2v5 retake as Astralis look to recover
Birinchi
in
ko'payat
this
berib
first
ogohlantiradi
half.
yoki srazu
Giving
ban
themselves
berishim. Srazu ban
much
berishim
needed bit of
mumkin.
wiggle room, and so much of it coming off the back of Device. It's been fighting tooth and nail.
Bunaqa ogohlantirmaydi. Birdan 3 oylik stream qila olmaydi mana shunaqa. Shuning uchun risk qilib bu kanalda test turamiz.
Feels like an eternity. He can't wait anymore. They have to start trying to gear up for this retake.
Device Alexey Bengil qildi, ime esa Stown tomonidan o'ldirildi. 4ta round qo'lga kiritdi Astralis. Terror saytda muzikalarni o'chirib qo'yish kerak, muzikadan topadi. Birinchi o'rinda mana shu narsasi xavfli. Kim yutadi deb o'ylaysizlar bu o'yinda? Navi yoki chat ishlayaptim mana bu yerda. Navi yoki Astralis. Bu best of 3. Shunaqa qilamiz Ismail, agar sraz bo'lmasa. Bu best of 3 birinchi xo'p, yutqizgan jamoa sraz chiqib ketadi chempionatni. Ikkita map yutgan jamoa keyingi bosqichga chiqadi. Nega ban keladi? Ban kelishining sababi mumkin emas restream qilish. Mana shu sabab. Team Spirit'nikini ko'ramizmi? O'yindimi? Ha, ko'ramiz Team Spirit'ni ham, xudo xolasa. Tomosha qilamiz. Hammasi yaxshi bo'lib tursa, hech qanaqa strike yoki shunaqa muammo bo'lmasa, Team Spirit'ni ham o'yinni ko'ramiz.